Joppa finding a back door. This time, Jace Butler the beneficiary.
And the last two offensive possessions looked like we were moving with a purpose and cutting with a purpose. Great job of just letting that defense overcommit and then changing your pace, cutting to the rim.
Here's Chol, right baseline drive. Got shut down there, top of the key to Bouillon is checked back in. He wants to drive, going to work on Joppa. Shot in the paint, missed it, got his own board outside to Chol. Left side, Albury. Drives left in the paint to the rim and lays it up and in.
And how quick was that first step? I mean, my goodness, gets him blown by the first defender and then goes right into the chest of the 7-footer, looking to get the contact and one. Mentioned Albury, a guy gets fouled 7 times over 40 minutes.
Again, Albury, the transfer from Utah State. Played 34 games, started most of them last year for the Aggies. Now at New Mexico, 11 minutes to go in the first half, 17-12. Rams down here, shot clock winding down. Butler, right wing, launches a deep three, missed it badly, and Bouillon with the rebound on the weak side. Outlet to Albury with speed, chugging down the lane. Got then ripped away by Butler, and he was out of bounds. Stay with the Lobos.
And Butler's lucky he got that ball because he doesn't pick up Albury until he's got feet in the paint already. Absolutely saves the layup by getting 2 hands on the basketball.
Colorado State using some backdoor magic here in the first. They continue to trail the Lobos 17-12, 10:44 to go in the first half of the Mountain West Network and Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
We're all seeking a spark, that can't deny it feeling that pushes you forward. For us, it starts here, where elevation fuels inspiration and roots run deep. We make a difference with high-impact research and rise up when it matters most. Your education begins on campus, but your experience can take you anywhere. When you find your energy at CSU, you discover anything is possible.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
Back here at Moby Arena this Tuesday night, 10:44 to go. We're in the first, 17-12 New Mexico with the lead over Colorado State. Rams basketball presented by Colorado Farm Bureau. Make your next play a smart one and protect what matters most with Farm Bureau Insurance. For all of your insurance needs, auto, home, life, farm and ranch. Learn more at cfbinsurance.com. Well, both these two teams short-handed. Colorado State more so than New Mexico. Lobos playing without Chris Howell, the 6'6" guard from San Diego. He was part of that UC San Diego team last year that won 30 games. Howell averaging 5.5 points per game. Of course, Colorado State still without Kyle Jorgensen, the sophomore out of Minneapolis, leading scorer for the Rams. So they're without their leading scorer, starting 5 post player. And then, of course, they're without their lone returning starter from a season ago, Adam and Rashawn Bemba. Talked to Rashawn before the game. He said he's going to play on Friday against Vegas.
And he went through layup lines today, too. So that tells you how close he is to coming back for us. And, you know, what a sight to see for Ram fans who could really use a presence, a toughness on the inside.
Yeah, so the Rams without their 2 starting bigs. And they've had a tough time adjusting as they've gotten into Mountain West Conference play. Lobo basketball at the timeout. Albury. Top of the key, driving on Pasquarelli. Got to the low block, had to send it out. Chol deep 3. Off the mark, rebound, tip 4. And came to Miller. He was falling out of bounds, tried to throw it off Butler, but deflected high in the air, came to John McConan. The Rams are going to get the basketball here at the 10:15 mark.
So we can get the ball moving here. Sorry to cut you off, but we need something good going offensively as the ball's really sticking in everybody's hands.
Yeah, an interesting lineup out there for the Rams with McIver, Pasquarelli, Butler, McConan, and Joppa. Not sure we've seen this 5 out there all at once. Step back 3, there's Pasquarelli. Missed it, rebound Butler on the weak side. He's gonna bring it back out. Butler, 5 boards on Saturday down at Grand Canyon as everybody got into the act. Colorado State went plus 10 on the glass in that game. Step inside, 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Driving in the paint, McIver got away with a walk, right baseline. There's Butler. Back out to McIver, fires the three, missed it. Rebound tipped out by Joppa, new life for CSU. So another offensive rebound for Colorado State. Trying to cut into the 17-12 deficit. Joppa up top of the key, hands to McIver behind the right side. We're getting hounded there by Tanette. And the whistle blows. It'll be the second team foul against New Mexico.
This feels like a possession you've got to take advantage. You've got 2 offensive rebounds and now a foul. You're really making this Lobo defense defend at a high rate. Can you take advantage, though, and kind of break the back of this defense that has been really pesky and taking us out of, honestly, all of our rhythm early?
Lobos giving up just 67 points per game, second best in the Mountain West Conference behind Utah State. 9:17 to go in the first, 17-12 Lobos with the advantage. Rams get Jevin Muniz back in the game, along with Brandon Recksteiner. Joppa on the right wing, hands to Recksteiner, goes to the right baseline. 12 to shoot, back to Joppa, fakes the three, drives inside, steps through, lays it in. Beautifully done by the big man.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. He just needs to be solid. I mean, he's a guy who could have all the minutes he wants right now if he could show the coaches that they could trust him a little more.
And then Bouillon with a beautiful reverse layup back on the other end.
And how quick does New Mexico make you pay? Make or miss. How quick did they get to the other end and right in the front of the rim?
19-14, lead back to 5 for the Lobos. 8:35 to go in the first. Here's Recksteiner off a screen, launches a three, and buries it.
Recksteiner, just that pace, that slow to fast off that down screen, and at that great job getting contact is Joppa.
This is the second made three of the contest for the Rams. Down low, Hall broke free. He'll lay it in, the assist to Antonio Chol.
That's just so nice. As a freshman, a guy who's just known as a dead-eye shooter out there, has such good feel getting to the rim, slipping that screen, and getting 2 guys to commit.
Recksteiner down the lane, lays it up and in. Guess what? Another backdoor feed from the big man Joppa.
Yeah, Joppa, and I see him going to the sideline saying, Coach, I need a quick breather, but not in this game. You're not going to have a chance until that whistle blows. Back-to-back great plays.
Deep three by Miller on the right side. Hit the rim, flew up over the backboard, and came back down in. I shouldn't say over, as high as the top of the backboard. And it falls in. Go figure.
And again, just letting it fly. Now 12 attempts from downtown.
And Recksteiner got in the paint point, missed the left-handed layup. Here comes New Mexico in the front court. Chol fakes the three, kicked out. Miller gonna try another one, and bangs in another one. Back-to-back threes from DeJavis Miller. It's 27-19, lead is 8 for New Mexico.
You can feel it from this Lobo offense. Everybody's sprinting the floor, getting to their spots, and staying shot ready.
Then the Rams turn it over. Bouillon head the other way, dunks it home. Catastrophic turnover there. The Rams have turned it over 6 times. It has led to 11 points for the Lobos. We have a timeout. 8-0 run for New Mexico. Leads up to 10. 29-19 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Back to Fort Collins after this. The Mountain West Network and Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
The Ford family of trucks and SUVs, proud sponsor of winter. Be winter ready in a built Ford Tough F-150 with low APR financing, big cash back, and great lease offers. Only at your local Ford stores.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Pick a board.
Got 6:59 to go. We're in the opening half of play back here to the campus, Colorado State University. 29-19. As the New Mexico Lobos, they have knocked down their last 5 shots. They have turned the Rams over. They have made the Rams pay every time they have. And Colorado State in need of a timeout there. Rams basketball brought to you by Kohl's. Well, the holidays get real. You can start at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. You'll find amazing deals on everything you need all in one place so you can focus on the moments that matter most. It's Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first. Quite careless with the basketball tonight so far, Adam.
That's the disappointing part. We're just not ball ready, and we're just kind of running the motion of the offense and not making this overextending defense pay by stepping into our man and getting open and making things a little easier for our guys to move the ball around.
Ram basketball into the front court. Rechsteiner, Muniz, Pasquarelli, Cutelis, and Butler out there for CSU. Top of the key, here's Rechsteiner off the screen, drives to the elbow, fires the jumper, missed it. Well, good look there. Didn't go down. Here come the Lobos racing forecourt. Danette holds up behind the right side, the freshman out of Prescott High School in Arizona. Out of Hall high on the left side, hands to Danette out front. Danette with the dribble goes to the left wing. Pasquarelli on him. Nowhere to go, back up to Hall. Freshman out of Carlsbad, has it top of the key, 7 to shoot, crosses over Rechsteiner. Step back jumper, air ball, missed everything.
Nice job there, Rechsteiner defensively. Had to go through about 3 ball screens, chase a couple guys, switch a couple of matchups, and then finally gets back to Hall, cuts off the drive. Not so sure Hall didn't travel there as he was trying to go to that kind of one-footed step back fadeaway.
Rechsteiner going to go back to the bench, and JoJo McIver, the true freshman out of Killeen, Texas, will check in to run the point. 6:05 to go here in the first half of play, 29-19. Colorado State down by 10. Cutelis has the top of the key, hands off to Pasquarelli, drives baseline, got it to Cutelis, has it left to the lane. Rock will poke it away. Cutelis gets it back, baseline drive, lip fake, lays it up and in with the foul. He got hopped off his feet.
And how about the reverse pivot down low here? Rock pokes that ball free, but he grabs it and realizes Rock's overplaying him up high. And then there, just a heads-up play, knowing that help side's coming, getting hopped up in the air and finishing that and one. That's the key. Augie Cutelis getting up and scoring through contact.
So Cutelis to the free throw line for Colorado State. Augie's knocked down a 3. And gets the free throw up and good, so a three-pointer, then a old-fashioned three-point play to account for his 6 points. 29-22, snaps that 6-0 Lobo run.
Need to string a couple of consecutive stops together here.
Danette has it into the paint. Gets it to Rock, low left block, jump hook up, missed it, rebound CSU. Muniz has it, lead pass ahead, looking for Cutelis. He overthrew him out of bounds.
You don't see Muniz miss a freebie like that, do you? Our leading assist man had Cutelis about 3 or 4 feet ahead of Rock in transition.
Muniz coming to the game, averaging just a shade under 5 assists per game. Rock top of the key, he wants a 3, missed it. And a foul for the rebound. It goes against CSU. I think they get Pasquarelli a little bit of a shove here.
Yeah, Hop just gets that inside position, and Pasquarelli doing his best, hoping the ball doesn't go off that side of the rim.
Just the first team foul against Colorado State. First, obviously, on Pasquarelli. Lobos looking to throw it in. Comes into Bouillon on the right wing. Top of the key to Danette, the freshman. As Pasquarelli watching him there. Man-to-man defense for CSU. Quick trigger. Miller again. It's another 3. Boy, Miller came in at 29%, and he's hit 3.
And right now, it's just volume over quantity, really. I mean, that is not a great looking quality shot, but my goodness, was he's ready to let it go as soon as he caught it.
Back up to a 10-point deficit here, facing CSU. Cutelis hands off to McIver behind the right side, drives to the foul line, back to Augie, fakes the 3, wants to drive baseline, goes inside, banks it up and in over Bouillon. Good matchup there, Lithuania versus Croatia.
And again, he makes that 3 earlier, so you're able to get Bouillon to commit just a little bit on that shot fake.
Left wing stepping into another 3. That time misses short from Miller. And the rebound to Jace Butler. Rams have it in the front court, down by 8. Cutilus right of the lane, has Bouillon on him, looking to back his way down, spins baseline, nothing going, then dribbled it off his foot. Out of bounds, and a turnover. Incredible. 7 turnovers, Adam. It's led to 14 points. That number could go up on this possession. 14 points off turnovers already in the game for New Mexico.
I think if you're happy about anything, you're happy it's a dead ball turnover and you at least get a chance to set your defense here as the Rams going to pick up full court.
Right to the 4-minute mark of the first half of play. 32-24 Lobos with the advantage. Led most of the way. We have seen a couple lead changes in the game. Opt will drive to the foul line, tries to step through. Walk took about 4 steps. He had it knocked away from him.
There's that gather step you were just talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gather is the continuation. It isn't, hey, go ahead and take another 2 or 3 steps. Colorado State bench really wanted to foul. Their ball got knocked out of bounds. That brings us to a stoppage of play. 3:49 to go. We're in the first. 32-24. Lobos in control on the Mountain West Network and the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
I always believed my greatest gift was my eye. Then I almost lost it, and everything went dark. Now I know my greatest gift wasn't my eye at all. It was my vision.
Credit Union One Free Checking has everything you need to bank on the go. Make deposits and more with our highly rated mobile app. And get your direct deposit up to 2 days sooner with CU1 Early Pay. Open your account in minutes at creditunion1.org.
Colorado State Ram basketball tonight brought to you by Bank of Colorado. They know that there's only one Colorado, there's only one CSU and one bank that cheers as loud as you do. It's Bank of Colorado. There's only one member FDIC. 3:49 to go. We're in the first half of play. 32-24. Lobos with the advantage over Colorado State. Rams are going to get the basketball back here. That ball did go off Hop. There was no travel call, but ball got poked away. Hop was the last one to touch it. Mentioned the 137th meeting between these two teams. Lobos have had the run of play over the years, 83-53. And, well, New Mexico has had the run of play over the last couple of years. 4 straight wins for the Lobos. And they beat up on CSU twice, but, well, New Mexico was the regular season champs. Rams got the last laugh in Vegas, although the two teams did not meet up. Lobos got ousted by Boise State in the semis. Meanwhile, Colorado State ran roughshod over the Mountain West, blew everybody out of the water, and took home the tournament championship. So the 2 Mountain West championship teams from a year ago, Adam.
Yeah, it was, and 2 completely different teams from a year ago. I mean, my goodness,
yes.
the landscape of college basketball has got to figure itself out here at some point.
Yeah, nobody's the same. I mean, nobody's the same. Rams basketball, oh, they turn it over. Here comes Tanette into the front court. I mean, Adam, this is laughable. Colorado State 8 turnovers already. It's got to be driving the coaching staff nuts. Here's Albury, drives to the foul line. Pasquarelli on him, still with the dribble, kick to the corner. Tanette nowhere to go with that, had to send it back out. 12 to shoot. Now Albury drives left down the lane, got to the rim and lays it in with the right hand.
Kerry Booth, I know he's got a shooter in the corner there, but you've got to step up on the drive. It's a quick swing and then ball screen. And no way Cutilus is going to be able to step up and help in enough time. Kerry Booth stuck in his shoes there in the corner.
Back to a 10-point lead here for New Mexico, 34-24. Pasquarelli now to Cutilus, has an open 3 straight away. Fires, missed it. Rebound to Tomislav Bouillon.
Rams got to be careful here. A quick shot, some bad turnovers, and just like that, I mean, New Mexico can make you pay quickly.
Right, the Tanette will drain the 3 on the other end. His second triple. Lobos have hit 7 threes already in the first half, and the lead balloons to 13. 37-24, 2:26 to go. We're in the first. Rams in desperate need of a bucket. Here's Rechsteiner driving through the paint, has to come back out front. Pasquarelli left wing, pass into the paint, ball knocked away, whistle foul. It's the big man Bouillon, the 23-year-old freshman. 14th foul, first person.
Sorry, but you see what they're doing defensively. They're just all out denying the 5-man and that high post offense. That's the way you really kind of set yourself up in the offense, how you start things off. So for them not to be able to get the ball in an operating area, then you see Cudelis catch it basically at half court there. It really just puts us out of rhythm in an operating area that we just can't really work from.
Inbounds, Pasquarelli had it in tight and went to work in the freshman. Banks it up and in.
And he won't get too many mismatches down low inside like he gets with Tenet. Good job there using that big body.
Here's Bouillon, turns the corner, down the lane, hangs, Mystic got his own board and gets fouled. Boy, he is tenacious. Doc Ali for Oakpanesh earlier today at the shoot-around said, what makes Bouillon so good? And he said, well, look, first off, he's really mature. He's a grown man. He's played professional basketball, but his motor. He said the dude just does not quit. And a prime example right there.
That's what rebounders do. I mean, he reminds me of Pierce Hornung, the way he just kind of falls towards the rim, kind of finishes everything, you know, and how quickly he can jump back up and snatch the ball out of the air. Yeah, I haven't seen too many 23-year-old freshmen. I can imagine what Pierce Hornung would look like at 23.
First free throw's no good. Kerry Booth picked up the foul, his first. Second free throw by Bouillon's up and good. Gets one of the two, 38-26. Rams down by 12. Final 2 minutes of the first half here from Moby Arena. Into the front court, top of the key, Cudelis. Cudelis still with the bounce, drives left in the paint, spins to the corner. Booth fakes the three, steps inside the arc, lays it up, a lot of contact. Finally a whistle and a foul. Boy, Bouillon was there, looked like he had his feet set and then he moved.
And a really late whistle for the block call at that. I mean, blow it until Kerry Booth couldn't even get the ball up to the rim.
I said he moved, but he moved on the contact with the collision from Booth. Rams probably catching a break there.
But either way, you like to see Booth getting aggressive going towards the rim there on the catch on that corner.
First free throw by Kerry Booth is up and it's no good. Well, Booth was 6 of 6 from the foul line on Saturday in that 10-point win against Grand Canyon down at Phoenix, a game in which the Rams led by as many as 25 in the second half and then couldn't hit free throws down the stretch, but Kerry Booth had 4 big ones in the final 3 minutes. Second free throw's up and good. He gets one of the 2. It's an 11-point game with 90 seconds to go here in the first. Chol, 3, left corner, off the heel, long rebound, and CSU comes away with it. Here comes Butler into the forecourt for Colorado State. See if the Rams can put a little run, get a little mojo working into the locker room. Cudelis on the left side, he's dead, top of the key to Booth. Chol on him, 13 to shoot. Cudelis gonna launch another 3, got it to go.
And when you needed a bucket in a big way, you know, willed that one in. The Rams finding something out of nothing. Still cannot find defensive stops.
Rams have it down to 8. Albury in the front court. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Top of the key to Tenet. Left wing Chol outside the arc. Back to Tenet. Now Albury. Angle right. High post kicked out to Tenet. Drives in the paint. Hands off to Rock. He got bumped, whistle, foul. Ali for Oakpanesh wanted the travel. I think the travel happened on the bump.
And Tenet, what a great drive and dish there, knowing that defender stepping up. Quick little drop off to Rock, and you're right, it's not as much of a travel as it's just shoving a guy in the back, knowing he's got a wide open layup.
So JT Rock at the free throw line, 76% of the season. And the 7-footer gets the first one up and good. Sophomore transfer from Iowa State. Redshirted 2 years ago, then just 9 games last season for Rock at Iowa State. Native of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Man, big boy. 7'1", 255. Second free throw, no good. Rebound came to Pasquarelli. So a 9-point game, about a 1.5-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Rams have it in the front court. Boy, you get a bucket here, you'd feel pretty good going into halftime, all things considered. Ragsteiner up by the half-court line, being hounded by the freshman 10 of the shot clock. 11.5 on the game clock. Still dribbling out front. Mooney's now at the high post. Drives right in the paint. Mooney's lost the ball. Loose on the floor. Still loose. Kulis picked it up, but shot clock violation. And 0.7 shows on the clock here. I'm curious if they'll put more time back up here. Eric Olin talking to the officials saying, hey, you got to go look at that. There was about a 1.5-second differential. I'm thinking this will be at 1-4, 1-5, maybe 1-6.
It's just done such a great job defensively of taking us out of everything we do in our principles, not allowing the ball to easily reverse itself through the high post. You know, there you're denying those guards, you're forcing them into back cuts, and you're really making us dribble so much that's why you see these 9 uncharacteristic turnovers. I mean, everybody's getting a little piece. You know, 6 guys right now with 1 turnover or more for the Rams, and that's a credit to that Lobo defense that's really making us dribble the ball all over the place.
The officials are not going to go look at this. And John Floyd over explaining it to the New Mexico bench as to why they're not looking at that. And again, there are coaches' challenges these days. That's more for the out-of-bounds calls, goaltendings. All right, here we go. 0.7 seconds to go here in the first half. Length of floor to go for the Lobos. They lead by 9. Not much you could do here down the court. Got it to JT Rock, and he'll put it up, missed it, but man.
That was nice.
Well, it was nice. I'm not sure if it was within the 0.7 of a second.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have counted, but what a play there. Full court heave. You got just the look you wanted.
Well, it's a New Mexico team that's coming in, and they've had the run of play in the first half. They have forced 9 Ram turnovers, and they've turned them in to 16 points. 20 minutes in the books here from Fort Collins. Our score at halftime, New Mexico 39, Colorado State 30. Peterson Toyota halftime show comes up next on the Mountain West Network, the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It's here. EA Sports College Football 26. Mountain West is in the game. Now it's your turn to call the plays, win the rivalries, own the moment. Your school, your squad, your chance to take the title. It's time to step up and make history with your favorite Mountain West team, where stars are born.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
The crowd is pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Old Trapper Beefs. Camp Cravings.
There you go, buddy. Have fun.
This is not going to be pretty.
We're camping. What could possibly go wrong? No.
Cool.
That did not go as planned.
It never does. All right.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
So do you have a favorite bobcat?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's my jerky.
Mountain West fans, tournament time is coming. Get ready for MW Madness in Las Vegas.
And away we go.
One stop, one shot, one champion. Who will rise to be the best in the West? Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss a minute of the action this March. VMW.com/2026.
Old Trapper Beefs. Energy emergency. What's your beef?
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us. Because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Old Trapper beefs. One-upping.
I'm a big Old Trapper fan. Not bigger than me. I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
What about the clear bag?
That shows you exactly what you're getting.
Savory beef.
Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan. I'm their
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Will you sign my bag and my tattoo?
I always believed my greatest gift was my eye. Then I almost lost it, and everything went dark. Now I know my greatest gift wasn't my eye at all. It was my vision.
Old Trapper beefs. Pack smash.
My peanut butter and jelly.
Ew.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess my ham and cheese didn't make it.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Now that's a great view.
Yep.
tonight here in Boise.
The crowd is pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Old Trapper Beefs. Camp Cravings.
There you go, buddy. Have fun.
This is not gonna be pretty.
We're camping. What could possibly go wrong?
No.
Ooh.
That did not go as planned.
It never does.
All right.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
So do you have a favorite bobcat?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's my jerky.
It's here. EA Sports College Football 26. Mountain West is in the game. Now it's your turn to call the plays, win the rivalries, own the moment. Your school, your squad, your chance to take the title. It's time to step up and make history with your favorite Mountain West team, where stars are born.
Old Trapper Beefs. Energy Emergency. Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Mountain West fans, tournament time is coming. Get ready for MW Madness in Las Vegas.
And away we go.
One stop, one shot, one champion. Who will rise to be the best in the West? Tickets are on sale now. Don't miss a minute of the action this March. themw.com/2026.
Old Trapper Beefs. One upping.
I'm a big Old Trapper fan. Not bigger than me. I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
What about the clear bag?
That shows you exactly what you're getting.
Savory beef.
Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan. I'm their
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Will you sign my bag and my tattoo?
Marines are made for this. Made for the calling only warriors can answer. Made from an unshakable belief in our nation and a strength that comes from the determination to win together. But you'll have to earn your place among us, because you don't join the Marines. You become one.
Old Trapper Beefs. Pack smash.
My peanut butter and jelly.
Ew.
Oh no. Yeah, I guess my ham and cheese didn't make it.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Now that's a great view.
Yep.
Lobos tough there. Last, what, 2-3 possessions right now. Lobos just getting downhill right to the front of the rim.
So hop to the free throw line. First free throw's up, and it is good. Spends 5 seasons at Point Loma University, Division II there in San Diego. And obviously Eric Olin spending the last 12 years in San Diego. He had his eye on Hops. Brings him over to Albuquerque. Bascarelli will go to the Ram bench, and John McConan checks in for him. Second free throw's up and good.
Just keep moving with a purpose out there, cutting with a little edge. Keep this Lobo defense on her heels.
Rams have it in the front court. Mooney's on the right baseline, and Hops falls to the floor. He gets the call. That'll draw the ire of the Ram faithful tonight.
Just a little too much, a little too much frustration showing there from Mooney's as he's really shrugging off Hopt, who does do a good job of selling the call.
Yeah, that left arm got extended from Muniz. Team fouls 4-1 here in the second half. Top of the key, Hall to Chol, fires another 3, and he got one.
And a guy that shoots it at the volume that he does, just 1 for 6 in the first half. You knew he'd find a way to break the seal, and how about that quick skip pass from Jake Hall at the top of the key.
Leeds bit pushed back up to 9. Rex Steiner, a lot of dribbling, goes to the left wing, was falling down, had to send it back out front. John McConan on the angle right. Top of the key to Cutulus, hands to Rex Steiner, 8 to shoot, tries the left baseline, shut down there. Ball poked out of bounds on the baseline. Ram basketball, 5 to shoot. Rex Steiner set to throw it in.
Well, now with 5 seconds left, who's your go-to? You know, you got to get somebody who can get their shot off one-on-one.
Cutulus down the lane, runner up, good with the foul. JT Rock perplexed, standing with his hands up.
And it's just funny, you know, the changing of the guard. I look down at the bench here. I'm used to seeing, you know, Patino down there barking, hollering at a bad call, and Eric Olin just down there laughing and smiling, saying, no way, no how. I think he's got a case, as he's just got Rock kind of backing up that entire drive from Cutulus.
First personal on Rock, second team foul. Augie Cutulus at the free throw line. 16 points for Cutulus. And the free throw is up and good for Augie. He's going to get a break. Nicola Joppa checks in for him, but Cutulus, nice round of applause from the Rams crowd here, and deservedly so.
Back-to-back great games put together here from Cutulus, who really struggled his way through the first half of this season.
Front court, Chol gets baseline, sends it out to net. He'll drive inside, outside Hall, fly by, fires a 3, good. And Hall's complaining to the officials he wanted a foul. 51-42, lead back to 9. New Mexico has hit 9 threes.
There you just see him staying on balance in that shot fake, just keeps his 2 feet. That's why he's such a good shooter, no extra movement.
Top of the key, Joppa for CSU. Nicola gonna fire a 3. That's off the heel, long rebound. Joppa picks it up himself. Sends it up to Mooney's, top of the key. Mooney's to Joppa. Had a notion to shoot another, not gonna do it. Mooney's that baseline, underneath. Ball gets deflected, stolen, and a foul. Go against CSU.
And Mooney's his 3rd turnover of the night. How uncharacteristic is that of the senior guard? Seems like the Lobos really have him frustrated. You see him with that last possession, that extending arm offensive call.
McIver in, Rex Steiner out. Chol is checked out of the lineup for New Mexico, and to Javis Miller will check in for him. About turnovers and what New Mexico's been able to do with them, it's been the story of the game tonight. That has it on the high left. 19 points off turnovers. And we've only played 24 minutes. Right side, ball knocked away. Here comes McConan. Drives left in the lane, lays it up, missed it, got his own board, put it back up and in. Well, you'd like to see him go steamrolling to the rim there, wouldn't you, Adam?
Yeah, and he really slows up and lets Tennant come in and make a play on the basketball.
And then Rock able to bust free down low. He was fouled by Butler. And Jay's gonna make him earn it at the foul line. John McConan with a big-time steal, and he'll take it coast to coast on the putback. 15:36 to go. 51-44, Lobos with the lead on the Mountain West Network in the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Step up in the pocket, has some room in front of him, gets that three-step drop, here comes the pressure, passes complete to Flowers, back to pass, pressure coming, has somebody in the end zone, touchdown! Pressure's coming, Russell able to escape, still on his feet, and will be brought down at the, looking, has plenty of time, has Flores at the 15, he's at the 10, and Russell has it on the outside, like I said, he ain't taking a slide, Russell steps up, lets one go, Robinson makes a circus catch. Going to be a low snap, here comes the pressure, and the pass is going to be complete, and making the catch of Grant Russell. Russell, back to pass, looking, he has Robinson, makes the catch, and will be brought down on the play by Isaiah Hall.
It's about more than banking, it's about you, it's about your goals. You can join the official credit union of CSU by visiting canvas.org/CSU, or visit Canvas at the convenience.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be. When I'm being myself, you wish you were me. It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Looking at the shooting numbers for the Rams, just 4 of 12 from downtown. Augie Kulis, 3 of 5. That means everybody else just 1 of 7. And to me, Josh Pasquarelli just 0 of 1 from downtown. He's our best three-point shooter, just 1 attempt. The Lobos have done such a good job of taking him out of his game. He's doing a good job of going to the back doors and trying to get things going towards the rim, but got to find him some looks out there.
First free throw by Rock went halfway down and somehow popped out. One more coming for the Iowa State transfer. And he splits the pair. 52-44, lead is 8. Rams out there with Butler, McIver, Muniz, McKinnon, and Joppa. Joppa has the top of the key now. McKinnon, or check that McConan, my bad. The high left, back outside to Muniz. Hop at the man-to-man pressure there. Jop out for a screen, gets the ball. Hands off to McIver behind the right side. Now Joppa back up top of the key, got it to Butler. Jab step, drives in the paint. 3 to shoot, found Joppa underneath. 1 second to go, and the Rams turn it over for the 12th time tonight.
And with this lineup out there, you've got all reserves and your senior guard, Jevin Muniz, that somebody's got to communicate that out and get the shot up. All 5 guys should know.
5 minutes into the second half of play, lead is 8 for New Mexico. Lobos with the basketball, Tenet on the left side to Hop, top of the key to Hall. Rams gone to his own defense. Tenet right wing, baseline drive, pull up 2, off the heel, rebound McConan. John gonna bring it to the front court himself. Hands off to McIver. Ali Prokmanesh calling for the offense to get going. Joppa catches top of the key, sends it to Muniz high right. McKinnon, check that, McIver. McIver has it head of the key, 8 to shoot. That to Muniz. Muniz pulls the trigger, that's a 3. Bounces around, missed it, out of bounds. And boy, the Ram bench thought a last touch New Mexico, but Scott Brown, the official, said, it'll be Lobo basketball. And now Ali Prokmanesh, I believe, is going to challenge this.
Oh, look at it. They need this possession very badly with this lineup out there right now. I mean, offensively, who's out there that scares you for the Lobos? I mean, right now, they're just doing whatever they want. You see nobody really wanting to shoot the ball. Everybody kind of passing around, giving it to you as Joppa just hands it off with 1 second to go, the possession earlier.
Right, so 52-44, 14-12 to go. And we are going to go to a media timeout here. All right. We'll take a timeout, 14-12 to go. We're in the seconds. Rams down by 8 on the Mountain West Network and the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
The crowd is pumping at the pit. This place is electric.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you? Pickable.
All right, 52-44. Colorado State trailing New Mexico, 14-12 to go.
It's like the Jackie Moon, you know.
It was a full court putt. 94 feet that one of the fans just made for $5,000 from Bank of Colorado. The half-court shot's way easier than that.
Oh, my God. That wins you a car at most NBA arenas. Hope the Bank of Colorado pays up.
Well,
an insurance policy is going to full term. What a play. I mean, that's got to change the vibes in here dramatically.
Well, apparently they did not go to look at this, so I guess it was not a coach's challenge. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Edwin Young has not told the crowd yet. He had just said something to Ali for Oakmanash. I thought he challenged that. But we have nothing. We have no explanation, but it'll be New Mexico basketball. All right, here we go. 14-10 to go, second half. Rams a little full court pressure. Albury's going to beat it into the paint, kicked out. Chol for three, yep. Chol's starting to get going, his third of the game.
He's the one-man press break. I mean, it's one pass to Albury. He goes right by Butler, collects another two defenders, and kicks to a hot Chol.
Conan, his shot is up and blocked.
You're back.
Into the front court, here comes New Mexico. Top of the key, it's Albury. Drives left, down the lane, collision, whistle, charge. And to go against Albury, that'll draw the ire of Eric Olin.
That was a pleasant surprise there. As MacGyver just doing his best, knowing Albury's coming in, trying to create that contact. You talked about the 7 fouls per 40 minutes played. Great job there, selling it as Albury's coming back to that Euro kind of step through.
55-44 leads up to 11 here. Large lead has been 13. Mexico held that in the first half. Lobos have led the majority of the way tonight. Joppa catching top of the key for CSU. Rechsteiner back door, missed it. Missed the bunny. Front court, here comes Albury. Albury driving baseline, got into the paint. He's in trouble, double teamed, had to kick back out. Out of the key to Tenet, high left side to Miller. Back out front between the rings to Chol. Out of Albury, drives left in the paint. Pivots, fires, good.
That's a tough shot. You're all over the guy. You've got hands in the face. It looked like he was about to short arm that. Gets the friendly roll, and now Rams really forced to score here, down 13.
And Joppa has it at the high post, goes to Rechsteiner in the right wing. And then Joppa nearly throws it away in front of the Ram bench. Rechsteiner back to Joppa, has a three, fires and hits. Well, you miss a bunny on one end, and then you get a dude that knocks down his first three of the season. the next time down.
And how about this? Cutilis and Joppa have 4 of the 5 3-point makes tonight.
Incredible that the Rams guards haven't been able to help out there. Tanette, great feed, and Rock with the dunk. 59-47, lead is 12. Get a media timeout coming up here with the next whistle. And Rechsteiner had it knocked away from him. Loose on the floor, and Tanette and Rechsteiner get tied up. Man.
I love that from that young freshman, though. Getting all up in the grill of Rechsteiner, who's trying to look cute with the basketball, bringing it up the floor, pokes it free. First man to the floor is going to always come up with the ball.
Well, the freshmen look good tonight for New Mexico, as they have all season long. Uriah Tanette, Jake Hall, and Tomislav Pouliot. We have a timeout, 11:46 to go. We're in the second. Lobos by 12, 59-47 on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Old Trapper Beefs. Camp Cravings.
There you go, buddy. Have fun.
This is not going to be pretty.
We're camping. What could possibly go wrong?
No.
Cool.
That did not go as planned.
It never does.
All right.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
So do you have a favorite bobcat?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, that's my jerky.
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
Now the lead is 12 for New Mexico. 11:46 to go. We're in the second half of play tonight from Fort Collins. Rams basketball this evening brought to you by Lion Home Service, Colorado's #1 choice for heating and cooling, plumbing, drains, and electrical for quality home repair and maintenance you can trust. See the latest offers at lionhomeservice.com. Ryan Roth, Adam Nygaard back with you. Rams and the Lobos will meet up in February down at the Pit. Possibly a matchup in the Mountain West Conference Tournament, then nothing's guaranteed after that. As Colorado State moving on from the Mountain West Conference, Lobos staying put. And I know it's something that these two head coaches are very close, Ollie Frokmanesh and Eric Olin. They're close. They met over Zoom back during COVID. They both have an autistic daughter and have really connected. I would imagine you'd see the Rams and the Lobos playing next year or the year after.
Well, I mean, are you as a young head coach looking forward to going and playing in the Pit some more? I mean, that's kind of the reality of things too.
Pasquarelli and Hall getting tangled up. And this will go against Jake Hall. A trip down to the Pit non-conference. Hey, that's a good test. It'll get you ready for conference play.
Done. I mean, I'm kind of looking for a few-year break because I know what that's like.
Pasquarelli, great look at three, in and out. Rebound, Cutilis, put back up and in. Outstanding.
Kerry Booth clearing out 2 guys underneath, going for that offensive rebound, made things a whole heck of a lot easier for Cutilis on that putback.
All right, 10-point game, 59-49. Alberry spinning in the paint, draws contact. And that goes against Pasquarelli. It'll be his 4th. It does, and it is.
It's tough. I mean, Alberry, nothing special, just so quick at changing directions. We talk about that fast first step that he has, but how about the spin back the other way where Pasquarelli gets caught kind of reaching in the cookie jar?
Fewer guys in the league that are as quick as Dayton Alberry.
Maybe in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, the way he gets out and he goes.
Alberry, a couple years ago, was at Queens College. Came to Utah State last season. And now here at New Mexico, first free throw is up and it's good. 3rd leading scorer in this New Mexico team and a shade under 12 points per contest. One board coming for the senior from Nassau, Bahamas. one rims away. Kerry Booth secures. 60-49 Lobos. Rechsteiner in the forecourt, high post to Cutulis, back to Rechsteiner, down the lane, got grabbed, whistle foul. This will be the 15th foul against New Mexico. That'll be Hall.
Rams really taking advantage of those back cuts here in the second half, and luckily that ball does go off Rechsteiner.
And Rams might have caught a break there. Didn't see a lot of contact. Inbounds, Butler, three, finally.
And somebody looking for their shot coming off of that screen. That's what you love to see. Jace Butler shot ready after that double stagger.
Just the second three from a Colorado State guard tonight. 60-52, lead is 8. Hopped on the right side. Hall head of the key, fakes the three. Out to Hopped. Lefty won't shoot, he'll drive instead. Gets baseline and lays it in.
And as much as the Lobos shot the three in the first half, they have just given us a steady diet of everything at the front of the rim. There, another drive and another layup.
Rechsteiner to Cutulis, got inside, lays it up, missed it, whistle foul. Bouillon, he's perplexed. Tomislav Bouillon, he picks up his fourth, so Lobos are going to have to go back to the bench. Good news for Eric Olin is that JT Rock has played well off the bench. For Bouillon, it's been a tough night for him. 5.7 rebounds, this coming off a 25-12 game against Wyoming. Free throw by Cutulis is up and good. Augie with a CSU career high of 20.
Let's see if the Rams defensively can find a way to keep these guards out of the paint and kind of collapse on some drives and maybe make this Lobo team knock down a couple more threes and at least make it a little tougher.
Second free throw off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound to Antonio Chol. Halfway home here in the second half of play. Rams down by 9. Albury has it in the front court. All high on the left side, now to Hopped. Drives to the foul line, got down the paint. Back out it goes to Chol. Crosses over, lip fake, steps in, nothing. Hall slicing down the lane, ripped. Here comes Rechsteiner, Booth behind him, takes it in, missed it. Boy, Albury affected that terrific transition D. Here comes New Mexico. Albury downhill to Rock, dunk.
And again, the quick change of possession there, the missed layup to a wide open dunk in a matter of what, 3 or 4 seconds. 4-point swing.
Leads up to double figures. Here's Butler, drives in the paint, took some contact, no call, he missed it short, and Rock secures the rebound for the Lobos. Albury has it into the front court. Top of the key, wants to shoot a three. No good, rebound, Rock kept it alive, couldn't get the tip. This time it's Booth with the secure of the ball. Front court, here's Butler, corner three, yes sir!
Fighting fire with fire there. How quick did that ball get up and over half court? Great find for Brandon Rechsteiner.
And then Hall, a three on the other end. He bangs it in. Right back at you.
You start patting yourself on the back a little bit and you look up, you're not matched up defensively in transition. One of the deadliest shooters in the country, wide open.
Mooney's has the top of the key for the Rams. Back to an 11-point game. Right side, it's Booth, top of the key to Muniz. Off the screen, drives left to the lane. Got it to Cutulis, fakes the three. Now to Butler, another three. Not this time, rebound Cutulis on the weak side, and he throws it away. Here comes Hopp, he'll lose the ball, and then he was grabbed.
Yeah, I know you want that foul call, but they just let maybe us play on through it. We were about to get a 3-on-1, maybe a momentum-changing type dunk from Kerry Booth.
Ryan Tennant and to Javis Miller, each going to check back in. Miller, the transfer from North Dakota State. Chol going to go to the bench. So Rechsteiner going to get 1-1 here. 17th foul against New Mexico. First free throw's up and good by Rechsteiner. One more coming his way. Well, Rechsteiner, 42 made threes coming into the game, leads the Mountain West Conference. Josh Pasquarelli had 42 made threes coming into the game, also leading the conference. And Pasquarelli 0 for 2 from deep. Rechsteiner is 1 for 2 from deep. Second free throw's good. Rechsteiner to the bench. McIver and McConan will check in. Booth also to the bench.
Well, that's just it. Our two best three-point shooters and scorers, just 4 attempts from deep. I mean, you can credit the Lobo defense to some extent, but at some point, these guys have got to start being a little more aggressive and, you know, shot ready when they do come off.
Tenet pull-up jumper. Yes. Wait, hit the rim 4 times and fell through. Ryan Tenet, big-time scorer at Prescott High School in Arizona. Kid that averaged 31 a junior year, 29 as a senior. 7:35 to go in the second, 69-58. Rams trying to slice into this deficit, but can't get one of those scoring runs. Here's Muniz, left baseline, all the way through. McConan spotting up at 3. Missed it. Culis the board. Sends it out to the left wing to Butler, who's had the hot hand. Back to McConan. Try number 2. Too strong. This time the rebound secured to New Mexico. Rock came down with it.
Love what Culis did inside there. Got the board, but then also that great screen to get McConan that second look.
And then Miller the 3 missed it. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Ram basketball. McIver was given chase. Apparently didn't need to.
He's almost selling out, diving out of bounds for that. Glad he didn't, as the Rams going to get a chance here to get it to single digits.
Brings us to immediate timeout. 7:01 to go. We're in the second. Lobos by 11, 69-58 on the Mountain West Network and the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Old Trapper Beefs. Energy emergency. Old Trapper, what's your beef?
I always believed my greatest gift was my eye. Then I almost lost it, and everything went dark. Now I know my greatest gift wasn't my eye at all. It was my vision.
.01 to go here in the second half of play. 69-58. Lobos on the road. And they have the lead over Colorado State. New Mexico has challenged that last call, the ball going out of bounds. And the officials are looking at it right now. And we asked some of the folks here at Press Row about the apparent CSU challenge from a number of possessions ago. They did challenge that, and they lost the challenge. Our head referee Edwin Young did not tell us about it on the in-house microphone. But apparently CSU did challenge. They lost the challenge, so the Rams are out of a challenge. Eric Golan using his. Of course, coach's challenge is new here this season. If you win the challenge, you get another one for later on in the game. And what it also does, Adam, there's no more official timeouts to see who the ball went off of late stages of the game, under 2 minutes to go. We don't have that anymore, which is great.
Yeah, it'll hopefully speed things up, as we know all too well how long a minute can take in college basketball. 15, 20 minutes sometimes.
Way too many
guys
reviews.
Just saying review.
And too many reviews in college football. They need to go to the challenge system too.
It's interesting, you know, a tale of two halves for the Lobos offensively. You looked at their first half, 7 of 18 from downtown, 39% shooting. This half, just 6 attempts from 3. They're 4 of 6 for 67%, but 11 of 15 from the 2-point field goal percent. They're 7 of 9 on shots other than 3-pointers, so they're just really taking advantage right now of the Rams inside.
All right, so New Mexico has won the challenge, and again, I'm not sure why the officiating crew is not using the microphone to tell us, the streaming and radio audience, and also tell the crowd what it is.
Right.
And perhaps there's a faulty microphone here, but New Mexico challenged. They won the challenge, and they keep their challenge for later. 7:01 to go, Lobo basketball. 69-58, Lobos by 11. They have led virtually the entire way. 2 lead changes in the game, but both of those coming early. All right, here we go. Lobos on the inbounds. Tanet has it out front. Pasquarelli back in there with the 4 fouls for the Rams. Hall has it on the left baseline for the Lobos. Wants to back down on Muniz, going nowhere. Kicks out. Here's Tanet, fakes the 3. Now to Miller, spots up, triple, short that time. Rebound, JT Rock underneath. Put back up, no good, whistle foul. Offensive rebound for the Lobos. Their 10th of the game.
Oh, that's tough. And again, these long shots, long rebounds, as I believe Hop's able to get a finger on that, poke that ball right down low to Rock, who's underneath the hoop.
So JT Rock at the free throw line. And gets the first one to go. Rock now 3 of 5 from the foul line tonight. 9 points, 6 rebounds. Off the bench for the 7-footer. And the second free throw no good. Rebound came right to Joppa. 70-58. Rams down by 12. 6:33 to go. And if you're Colorado State, you're going to make a run. Might want to start sooner than later here. Muniz has it up top of the key. Rams' biggest run of the evening has been 5-0. Need a bigger run than that. Pasquarelli breaks free for 3, missed it. Rebound to Hall. I mean, Josh Pasquarelli can't buy a bucket here in Mountain West Conference play. He's 3 of 20 from deep. Hall on the angle left for the Lobos. Driving on McIver, takes him off the bounce to the low block, lift fake, nowhere to go. Had to send it back out, inside 6 minutes to go. Hall again wants to drive on McIver, again canceled. Outside it goes to Miller, 7 to shoot. Miller driving left, got in the paint, scoops one up, missed everything. Rebound came to McIver, he wants to run. McIver gonna spin down the lane, good feed, Butler lays it up and in with the foul.
How about Jace Butler staying with it in transition? McIver gets cut off. He's forced to spin back, but instead of banana cutting out to that far wing for 3, he just stays with his drive right to the rim. Great find from McIver and finish from Jace Butler.
Second on Rock. He'll head to the bench. Bouillon back in with those 4 personal fouls. And Jace Butler at the free throw line trying to convert the 3-point play. 10 for Butler tonight. He's knocked down a couple of second half threes. Makes the free throw, and it's back down to single digits. Well, here it is, Adam. You make a little bit of a run here. This is where you get back in the basketball game. That's what this coaching staff has to be thinking. Got to get defensive stops, though. That's the whole key. Joel top of the key, the right side Hall. Drives the baseline on Butler, now wants to back his way down. Lift fake, fires, whistle, foul. Boy, he's such a crafty freshman, isn't he?
It's just a nasty shot fake. It's slow. You really get baited into thinking he's going to go up and shoot it. And again, I mentioned the balance. Look at, he's still on balance every time and gets 2 guys up in the air. I could have called it on both guys.
Does not play like a freshman. Jay Call, kid who is going to go to UC San Diego with Eric Olin. He gets the New Mexico job, and he follows the head coach and now leads the Lobos in scoring. First free throw, no good.
And he's at least 19, right? I mean, he's not the 23-year-old freshman that we're, talking about these days. He just
second free throw
what you
good.
See from him, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a fan now after 1 game watching him and just the patience and pace that he plays with.
Well, he only scored 3,100 points in high school. That is a ton of buckets.
It's only a couple more than me.
Second free throw is good. Back to a 10-point game, 71-61. Rams in the front court. Here's Pasquarelli. Drives to the foul line, tried to send it back to Cutelis. And it goes off his hands into the backcourt, over and back. 13th turnover of the game against CSU, and an inopportune time right there.
Just put a lot more pressure on that defense. Get stops, continue to grind away on a Lobo offense that has looked almost unstoppable tonight.
All right, inbounds to Tenet. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second. Tenet, the freshman, has it on the left wing. Off the screen, got it to Bouillon, left baseline, sends it all the way out. Ball got deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Ram basketball. So the Lobos return the favor and turn it right back over to CSU.
Again, just being aggressive here and making cuts to score and driving to score. Get some momentum here these last 5 minutes.
Muniz, baseline drive all the way inside, lays it in. All right, 71-63. It's all about defense, though, for the Rams. Albury down the lane, shuffle the feet, walk. There's the whistle. Good call.
And not only that, that's a quick possession, too. 4 or 5 seconds came off the shot clock. So, again, you get a quick score, a quick stop, and now you're able to eat at this lead just a little bit more.
All right, so you get a defensive stop. Here come the Rams on offense, 4:30 to go in the second. 71-63 Lobos. Muniz on the right wing. Albury on him. We're just body checking him there. Muniz pushing back, drives inside, goes up with a shot, missed it. Rebound to Bouillon. Gonna bring it in the front court himself. Picked up the bounce. He's dead, in a bit of trouble. Got it to Javis Miller. Miller high on the left side. Miller drives right down the lane, steps in, banks it home.
Miller has made some tough shots. The first half, he knocked down 2 threes, and then there, under 4 minutes to go, just really forces himself right to the front of the rim, and great use of the glass.
Pasquarelli on the back door. He'll lay it in with the assist from Cutelis. Get our final media timeout coming up at the next whistle, but Colorado State can't afford to trade buckets at this point of the game. Left to the lane, down the paint. Bouillon draws contact. Ram players grousing about that one. A little contact, and went flailing to the floor, and he gets the whistle. All right, we have a timeout, 3:27 to go. We're in the second, 73-65, Lobos by 8. Back after this on the Mountain West Network, the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.
Old Trapper Beefs. Pack smash.
My peanut butter and jelly.
Ew. Oh no. Yeah, I guess my ham and cheese didn't make it.
Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Now that's a great view.
Yep. Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
Down to the final 3:27 of this one, 73-65 Lobos over the Rams here on this Tuesday night. Rams basketball brought to you by FNIC. FNIC, stay ahead of the game. Strategies to control healthcare costs for your business. FNIC, trusted insurance advisors and official sponsor of CSU Athletics, non-FDIC insured. Back with Adam Igon, Brian Roth with you. Lobos coming in at 11-3, 2-1 in conference play. Rams 10-4, 1-2 in conference play. The two teams coming off victories here this past week at CSU, winning in Phoenix, a 70-60 win over Grand Canyon. Lobos using a massive second half to blow Wyoming out, 78-58. And Lobos coming in, net ranking of 55. Colorado State a net ranking of 78. And New Mexico does have a quad 1 win on the season. But this Mountain West Conference, only 4 quad 1 wins here this season. Boise State has 2 of them. New Mexico has 1. They're winning VCU. And then guess who has the other quad 1 win? They're hanging on
Nevada.
by dear life. No. UNLV won at Stanford
right.
this year. Stanford 75 in the net.
It's still a quad 1 for now.
Yeah, but if they go to 76, it's a quad 2. All right, first free throw is good by Bouillon. Second free throw, no good. 74-65, 9-point game. Rams into the front court. Pasquarelli, great look, 3, in and out. Rebound came to Butler. He'll lay it up and in with the foul. Boy, Culis and hopped. What a battle for the board, and it fell into the lap of Butler.
Sometimes that's all it takes is just a 50-50 ball to go your way and kind of, willing yourself into some baskets here as you see Pasquarelli get his best look of the night. Doesn't make it, but 2 guys staying with it. Great finish from Jace.
Butler with 13 in the contest. Free throw is up, good. Make it 14 for Butler, 12 of the 14 after halftime. Moby crowd trying to get in it. Again, no students. They're out for winter break. Here comes Hall. Into the front court, hands off to Albury. 3 minutes exactly to go in regulation. Rams have it within 2 possessions. Albury high the left side, 10 to shoot off a Bouillon screen. Gets another screen. Drives down right side of the lane. Sends it out to Hall, top of the key. 4 to shoot. Here's Chol, deep 3, air ball out of bounds.
And the loudest this crowd has been all night long. Finally giving them something to cheer about. Back-to-back possessions defensively. The Rams figuring it out. How big would a bucket be here?
Well, massive possession in this basketball game. Rams with a little bit of momentum here in the contest. They haven't had a lot tonight. 2:30 to go in the game. 74-68 Lobos. Pasquarelli top of the key. That kid's due. Here's Butler out front. Tried to drive, couldn't get there. Down Culis, head of the key. Culis with the dribble at the free throw line, looking for a back cutter. Tried to find him on a bounce pass. Got kicked. That'll be Ram basketball to reset the shot clock to 20. And Moody's to throw it in right in front of us.
They missed Pasquarelli on a great down screen. The time is just off a little bit last possession.
Pasquarelli took that Rex Steiner foul line jumper well off. And the rebound to the Lobos. Not sure if that was the shot the Rams were looking for. Front court. 2 minutes to go in the game. Rams in desperate need of a defensive stop, down by 6. Raya to net, standing by the midcourt Ram logo. 10 on the shot clock. Rodney's on him. Now switched off on Pasquarelli, into the paint, leans in, wild shot, missed it. Rebound Pasquarelli. Rams gonna stop. Here comes CSU, down by 6. Pasquarelli on the right side, drives, ball ripped away by Bouillon. Front court, here's Chol, dunk. Timeout, New Mexico. Massive defensive play by Tomislav Bouillon.
Another tough play for Pasquarelli, who's had 2 turnovers here the last few minutes. Missed a couple of shots. You just see it in this Ram team right now, a little defeated, and knowing that they only played tough the last 3 or 4 minutes there. They got the momentum.
How are you? Bring them things, bring them things. I call the plug, bring them things. Bring them things.
That's money. That's cash out.
Well, back-to-back possessions, down to 6 with the basketball. Chance to get it to 4, maybe even 3. And you get a tough 16-17-foot jumper and have a catastrophic turnover. That was all Bouillon. They quote-unquote freshman from Croatia.
Hey, check out this guy's giant head.
About 20 to go.
It's like a big apple on a little stick.
Sit close, but not too close. With StubHub, choose the right seat for you.
Mooney's set to throw it in. Here's Butler into the forecourt for Colorado State. Picks up his bounce. Mooney's out front. 1:08 to go. Rams got to go quick here. Utilus out front, top of the key, picked up his bounce. Now to Butler. Butler shakes free for three. Short rebound, Bouillon. And he dribbles out of traffic and will be fouled. That just may do it. Yet another stop, back-to-back stops for that New Mexico Lobos defense. And they get a kill.
And you mentioned the Rams trying to go fast. They're trying to get open. They're trying to do everything they can, but that Lobo defense not giving up an inch there. One of the tightest possessions down the stretch. None of the Rams guards could come free off of a down screen.
Bouillon at the free throw line. First one is up, and it is good. Well, the Rams hope to be full strength next time these two teams hook up. It'll be a much tougher task down there at the pit in Albuquerque, February 10th, I believe. Second free throw's up and good. 10-point game, 78-68. Again, Rashawn Bemba been told he's going to be back on Friday night against UNLV. A little bit more for the leading scorer, Kyle Jorgensen. Mooney's down the lane, lip fake, lays it up and in. 78-70, 45.2 seconds to go. Ali Farokhmanesh going to call a timeout.
You gotta get up, you gotta foul quick, you gotta hope for a couple of misses here from the free throw line.
It's a Lobo team that'll be in the double bonus. And a good free throw shooting team at 77%. And the Rams are a good free throw shooting team. We saw them really struggle down the stretch on Saturday at GCU shooting free throws. You can only hope for the same if you're a Ram fan tonight. 78-70 Lobos with the advantage, 45.2 seconds to go. It's a Colorado State team that will get UNLV coming up on Saturday night. That's an 8 p.m. Check that Friday night, beg your pardon. Friday night tip-off. That is a 8 p.m. tip-off. Meanwhile, the New Mexico Lobos will be at Air Force coming up on Saturday. 1 p.m. afternoon matinee affair between those two teams.
Again, the number that really sticks out to me, just 4 of 7 from downtown are the Lobos here in the second half. We laughed off air about the first 4 minutes. Lobos were on pace to shoot 63s the start of this game. And they completely flipped things and just continued to attack the Rams off the dribble and in the paint.
And Tennet's is fouled as he's coming up into the front court, 10th team foul. So 2 free throws for Uriah Tenet, 86% on the season for Tenet, 24 of 28. Lefty will fire and miss the first one. McIver and McConan each out of the game. Muniz and Pasquarelli in for them. Situational substitution by the Rams coaching staff. One more coming for Tenet. 8 points in the contest. Second free throw is up good. And nope, we're going to get a lane violation against Bouillon. Wave off the free throw. So the lead remains at 8:43.3 seconds to go. Eric Olin holding his hands up, looking at his freshman Bouillon saying, what are you doing? Inbounds to Rexsteiner. Rams going to go fast. To Cudelis, back to Rexsteiner. Looked like he got grabbed. There was no call. Here's Muniz, top of the key. Now to Butler, to Cudelis. Makes the three, spins in the paint. Great defense by Bouillon. Outside, Butler for 3. Off the heel, rebound, New Mexico. And Hall secures it. And he is fouled with 24 seconds to go. Colorado State, 29% from deep. And this is a team that's top 5 of the nation, shooting threes.
And the frustrating thing about that last possession is, you know, Muniz is not ready to shoot a 3. We need to go. We need a shot to go, and he just kind of coasts through and doesn't take the attempt and runs just way too much clock. With you know, no real scary threat to score off the dribble. Somebody needs to step up and look for their shot.
First free throw is up and good by Hall. One more coming his way. And makes it 4-possession game. 24 seconds to go. 80-70. Rams bring it in the front court. Here's Muniz. Fires a three from the right angle. Missed it short. Rebound Bouillon. And gets it out to Hall. That should do it. 10 seconds to go. Rams won't foul. And New Mexico going to come on the road and get a big victory here at Moby Arena to secure their 3rd conference win of the season. And they run their win streak over Colorado State to 5 straight games. Lobos now 12-3 in the year, 3-1 in conference play. The Rams fall to 10-5 overall, 1-3 in Mountain West Conference play. The Rams fall to 0-2 at home in Mountain West Conference play. Well, that's going to do it for the folks that joined us on the Mountain West Network. This is where we bid you good night. Thanks for tuning in. For the folks listening on the radio, post-game show coming up next. Get the final score from Fort Collins. Lobos get the win, 80-70 on the Mountain West Network and the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield.